qualified the year before. Thanks to iSelect, this is their lineup.
Okay, at fullback is Lachlan Cootes. On the wings, David Williams and Stephen Turner. In the centres, Joseph Lulia and Chris Lawrence, Jared Hayne and Mitchell Pearce are the halves. In the back row, Corey Payne, Ryan Hoffman and Folletti Mateo. Up front, Tim Manor, Robbie Farah the captain and Aaron Woods. The interchange bench, Mitchell Allgood, Bryce Gibbs, Jamie Buhrer, Liam Fulton. They're coached by Brad Fittler.
Who will take on...
Line up at fullback, Brett Morris. On the wings, James McManus and Blake Ferguson. The centres, Josh Morris and Matt King. 5'8" Todd Carney, halfback, Jared Mullen. Lock and captain, Greg Bird. In the second row, Bo Scott and Ben Craig. In the front row, Luke Douglas and Michael Wayman. Hooker Ryan Hinchcliffe. Interchange, Josh McCrone, Tom Leroy Lars, Trent Merrin, Tarek Sims, and they're coached by Laurie Daly.
So Robbie Farah at the... Got a ball away. Good ball back to Lachlan Coote. And Coote, he did well. He got it off there. Payne put a kick in. Now Pearce was tripped, I think, or might be accidental. I'm not sure. It's back with Josh Morris now. Josh Morris it is. Pretty hard to see the number 3, isn't it?
Well, this is interesting because the referee wanted to play on.
Yeah, listen. I was going to play advantage then to go and check it upstairs to see if we get a penalty try out of it. I've decided that not going to, so the penalty's against your bloke for taking him out.
Isn't it a professional foul?
No, Robbie.
Why not?
I'll tell you the difference.
Tell me the difference.
The difference here is we're 20 metres back. Listen,
It was the last line of defence.
I won't tell you then. I won't tell you then. Time on. Penalty.
All right, so City will take the penalty for the incident in which Mitchell Pearce was the victim.
Did you make sense of all that?
No, I didn't. It seemed to me that we had a similar thing happen on Friday night. Here's a ball away to Leilua. It's going to Turner. Turner's in. It'll be a try. Scored by Steve Turner. So
When it comes to City, has been the offloads. Another beauty leading into this. This one from Ryan Hoffman. He attracted 3 defenders. Leilua had Ferguson in front and Steve Turner. Not much room to move, but he didn't
Let him go. So the City boys actually said to the referee, make a decision. And he got stood over and had to make the decision. There's the kick, Rabbits.
And it's a magnificent kick from Steve Turner, which reminds me, and I'll talk about the goal kicking in the game in just a moment. Andrew John sideline with a comment. It's now with Gibbs, and he offloads on the bounce back to Lachlan Coote. They've got a chance here. They've got the numbers. The kick from Pearce. It might be, no! It might be too long. I'm not sure. It's Turner again. Steve Turner scores his second try. Many minutes.
Well, he's had a good look at the in goal, Mitchell Pearce, before the game, and it is a nice big target. And what an effort from Steve Turner, who's got all the points so far, and he'll look to add to that. Diving at full length, just in the field of play. And good lead up once again, and the kick was beauty from
that angle from that position.
So Turner from on the touchline, and tell you what, it looks beautiful. Oh, it's a great kick from Turner. So twice he's converted his own tries from out on the touchline. 12-0 after 19 minutes. We'll break from Mudgee and come back. For Farah, out to Pearce. Then he goes for a run around off Fulton, back to Pearce, back to Lawrence. He's over. Chrissy Lawrence is over for the 3rd try of the day.
There's nothing wrong with it there, was there? Asking a question of the defence, and it was a nice line run there from Chris Lawrence outside in, and a little bit greasy underfoot. I think it's Josh Morris who loses his footing, and he slides up.
Keep it simple. And Turner now, he's got this one right on line again. He's kicking beautifully, isn't he, Steve Turner? Andrew Johns, 3 converted tries.
Yeah, beautiful play here.
Tim Manor, I mean. But anyway, it's Pearce, short away. Hoffman too. Lua got over the top of King. Now they've got to run them down. Pearce gives it to Coote. There goes the Penrith flyer. And Lachlan goes in to score. City are carving country up at the moment.
They are running away with it. And
Steve Turner's got the extra 2, and it just keeps coming in a flood of converted tries. And it's 24-0, and that kick by Turner. 5 gone for the blue and gold, and it's gone from behind, intercepted by Ferguson. Will now sit back and watch it. Ferguson Ferguson, classic spread up. After him is Williams from the far side. In fact, he'll have to hurry. He's got down with the ball in goal. Ferguson, intercept try for Country.
And well done to David Williams. He's made the conversion much more difficult. We've seen a couple of intercepts already this weekend. Of course, Sean Johnson scored one for the New Zealanders on Friday night. And here's a real speech to Blake Ferguson. But give a rap too to the bearded one coming across as well, because it's 4 points for
there and they pick you off. Ferguson's one of them, Rabbits.
Carney then from 10 in from touch on the eastern side, and he strikes it beautifully.
1-2.
So he's kept the Steve Turner record intact, and they're unblemished at the moment. 24-6 now.
So they can have a look at a few different centres. As Ben Cray knocks it back, it comes to Leroy Larser, eventually to Josh McCrane, who kicks wide for his winger. And gets there, Blake Ferguson.
What for? How's he onside?
I think he's onside, and I think he beat Steve Turner to it.
I'm out. Bernie, tackle. Oh, we're going to restart.
It looks like it. And McCrone got involved, and then Ferguson will be on the end of this.
What's Steve Turner doing? It's very, very rare for Steve Turner not to show urgency, but he took an eternity to get back. He had a big lead on Ferguson.
From the time he came into first grade, Ferguson, there are things that happen around him.
Outstanding, superb. Carney from the sideline, and it's just gone wide. 5 now, City. Farah deftly puts a kick. Oh, forced by Morris.
Stay there, Josh.
Josh Morris was alert enough, and when the ball was overrun, I think by Ferguson, Morris snuffed out the City attack.
Yeah, look at that from Ben Cray. Bang. He didn't see him coming, Mitchell Pearce. And on the last play, this is the other side of Blake Ferguson. This is no, it wasn't Blake Ferguson.
It's brother.
It's brother Morris.
Keep behind it before the
Well, I
line.
apologise to Blake Ferguson, but brother Morris let it go between the legs.
No, I probably led you up the garden path. But to Josh Morris. Sleight of hand. I went looking out to the right, but it had gone back with Josh Morris. Now Hinchcliffe to Tarek Sims. He's got himself a double. Tarek Sims has scored his second try in the game. Country are well and truly back in this one.
Well, he's a force of nature. It's Tarek Sims. He's just powering through men, and he's made an unbelievable impact since coming into the NRL. He had a lot of work to do there, but
Players with an origin mentality, and it's just not on display here today.
Carney then with the attempted conversion, and it's successful. The try of Tarek Sims, his second converted. Andrew Johns.
Yeah, for an interchange play, you need someone who can intimidate. Look at this. This was the error. Look at who it is. Tarek Sims is a kicker. You know if someone's coming to get you, especially a bloke like that. And look at this for impact. This bloke is an absolute tearaway. For me, he's a must for the bench for the Origin.
And it would appear to be that it is Felipe Mateo as Farah drives it down, and it probably will go dead. Ferguson, oh jeez. Oh no. No, he's okay. He's decided to put the accelerator down and come in the right direction.
That's Blake. That's Blake. That's Blake.
Here's Morris.
That's Blake. That's Blake. That's Blake. Oh, look at that.
Well, the good news is I've underestimated this crowd. Very much so. It's 8,621. We were talking 5,500.
yeah, no, in your defence, Ray, 3,000 came in very late.
Thank you, Pete. Here's Farah. Oh, good. What have we got here? 24-22. And they've rolled it into the in goal, and Brett wants it to go. Won't go. It won't go. He's got to get back. He's got to get back. He does. I think he might have got into touch, has he? No. Well, that's a brilliant piece. Oh, he stood up and said, "What's happening, sir?" And he's got driven into the ground.
Well, I agree with Liam Fulton. I agree with Liam Fulton here, because I'm not sure that he was held. He's tackled and they fall off him. Well, he's not held.
Well done,
No,
Jerry.
he
Good
was
focus there.
You reckon?
Fulton had a hand on him and he was on the ground. But anyway, Fulton got up and made double sure of it. Doesn't matter. He's just banged him into the ground. Poor old Brett. He's looking at the ref saying, "What are we doing?"
That's like the boxer who dropped.
He's down there. Tarek Sims on the try line. I just think he looked a little bit beaten for the day. He's
Oh, this is not going to go 10, is it? Or
now.
is it? Oh, hang on a moment.
no.
It's a penalty in front to City for not allowing the ball to go 10.
The ball's got to get to there.
Oh, Greg
Oh,
Bird,
gee.
is it?
No,
or
no.
is it Trent Merrin?
Trent Merrin.
Trent Merrin has stopped the ball from going 10, has he?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what's happened.
Well, I don't know.
Gone against the blue and gold. Played back for Farah, gets it in, not knocked on by Carney. But Carney's got to stay in the field of play, and he does that brilliantly.
3 minutes to go. They're 2 points behind Country.
The Bird on the last. They go to the short side. Bo Scott, do they know it's the last? He passes infield. Hopefully he'll find somebody that does know. And Greg Bird takes it to ground.
Line up with me. Line up
So
with me
it's a
now, guys.
changeover, and City will get the ball.
Wow, wow, wow.
Use your foot, Tim.
Well, he had a chance to head left, Greg Bird, and there was plenty of support out there. He obviously didn't know it was the last.
Get it cleaned up. Hand the ball to someone else. Get it cleaned up.
Well, you're half and 5'8", have got to know, Peter, haven't they? You've got to demand the ball.
Yep. But I know there's a ways to go for Origin selection, but I would imagine that as of tonight, Mitchell Pearce and Todd Carney are firmed dramatically as the halves pairing on what we've seen over this 80 minutes.
Bryce Gibbs, 8 metres out. They come short side, and it's been propelled over the sideline by Country.
Blake Ferguson.
Ferguson again.
Okay.
Ferguson again. If you've got the option to go short or long on Ferguson, you've got to go short. He had no interest there in Leilua, and that's the second time.
They've got a bit over 60 seconds to go. And Farah's quite happy just to have dummy half, go to grass and take your time. And he plays it, and now Leilua boots it over the sideline. So there it is, the siren in the background, probably a little bit ahead of our clock, actually. But it is all over, a 2-point victory to City over Country. 24-22 from Mudgee. It's been a